Alright, so today we shall practice English conversations. Now here are a few conversations related to office. What did you spend all your time on today? Checking the annual report. Was everything in it alright? No. I discovered several errors. How's the mail handled? The executive secretary opens it and sorts it out. Is any record kept of incoming mail? Yes. Everything is entered on the mail register. Do you receive many inquiries about your product? Yes, there are a good number every day. You can't answer all of them personally, can you? No. Unless they are obviously important, we send back a form letter. I'd like to dictate a letter to ABC Company. Just a moment, please, while I get my shorthand notebook. Would you also bring me the previous correspondence with them? I've already put the file on your desk. I've been working very hard recently. How come you've been working so hard? I've been trying to impress my boss. I hope you haven't been working in vain. Now here are a few conversations about school. Does Dr. Taylor teach every day? No, only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Is Dr. Taylor teaching right now? No, he isn't. He's working in his office. Why doesn't John practice anymore? He doesn't have much free time. He used to have a lot of free time, didn't he? Yes, he did. But now, he's going to school every night. What are you studying this semester? History, English, and math. Which do you like best? History really interests me the most. Not all students do their lessons carefully. Well, I do mine carefully. But your brother often does his at the last moment. And my sister always does hers a day or two late. How come you aren't at school today? There aren't any classes this week. Well, how come there aren't any classes? This is our spring vacation. Now here are a few conversations related to going to school. Why are you so worried? My sister doesn't study hard enough. Isn't she interested in school? School interests her, but homework doesn't. I'm worried about my schoolwork. What's the problem? I think I'm going to fail the examinations. Maybe you won't if you have more confidence. What are you going to study at the university? Probably history and English. You'll have to work hard. Yes, I've heard that. It's a difficult school. What did you apply for? I applied for a scholarship. What did you apply to? I applied to the Eastern State College. I understand the boys' applications were turned down. Who turned them down? I think the college admissions committee. I'd advise them to try again. Now here are a few conversations related to the English class. English is the hardest language in the world. Why do you say that? I can't understand it or speak it. But this is only your first day in English class. How do you pronounce this word in English? It's pronounced sign. What's a sign? It's a public notice. What do you call this thing in English? It's a hammer. What's the word for the things you hit with the hammer? Nails. You pound nails into wood with a hammer. How do you ask for help politely? You say, "Could you help me, please?" Is that all right to say, "Could you please help me?" Yes, you can say it that way too. Can you understand spoken English very well? I can understand you, but most people speak too fast. How about speaking? Can you carry on a conversation? I'm really not very fluent yet. Now here are a few conversations related to learning and using English. Do you want to learn English? Yes, I do. Very much. Why do you want to learn English? Because it'll be useful in the future. I want to learn English. Then you must speak it. Why must I speak it? Because you want to learn it. Do you understand the sentence? I don't understand it completely. All right then, I'll repeat it. Thank you very much. Did you understand what I said? No, I didn't. Would you please say it again? Of course. I'll say it again slowly. That'll help a lot. Please write down John's address. All right, but would you please speak very slowly? Yes. Do you want me to spell each word too? Not the numbers, only the names. Now here are a few conversations related to language learning problems. What are you studying right now? I'm doing my English assignment. What's the hardest thing about English? Pronunciation is the hardest thing for me. Can Peter understand French as well as English? Yes, and he can speak it well too. I can't speak a word of any language except my own. Neither can I. That man is able to speak 3 or 4 languages. Yes, and he can speak them well. I understand. Could you learn 3 or 4 languages? I could, if I had 100 years to do it. I'm feeling very discouraged. What's the matter? When people talk to me, they talk too fast. You'll have to listen faster then. Learning language is difficult. I wish there were only one language in the world. Then we would have to learn it. That's the trouble, isn't it? Now here are a few conversations related to driving a car. Why don't we park the car there? That's a no parking zone. There are parking meters in the next block. Let's see if we can find a space there. You'd better turn left at the next corner. I can't. No left turn. Then we'll have to drive around the block. It looks like it. You're driving too fast. What's the speed limit? It's 50 miles per hour. Then I'm under the limit. How do you like your new car? Great. I really like the automatic shift. Does it have power steering? Yes, and it's got power brakes too. You drive very well. Thanks. I always try to be cautious. You are, but best of all, you drive very smoothly. Steady pressure on the accelerator and brakes is important. Now here are a few conversations related to car repairs. My car won't start. Press the starter button. Nothing happens. When I press the starter, Then your battery is dead. Could you help me for a moment, please? What can I do for you? Could you look over my radiator? I'll check it after I help that other man. What's your brother doing? He's fixing the motor of the car. Does he need any help? I don't think so. Could you look over my car? What's the matter? Well, I don't know. I can look at it now, if you can wait. Could you change my right tire, please? It's flat. Certainly. Do you want us to fix it too? Would you please? We'll have it ready for you tomorrow morning.